President Pranab Mukherjee today underwent a heart procedure, an angioplasty to be precise, as doctors at the Army's Research and Referral Hospital here in Delhi installed a coronary stent in his artery to remove a blockage. Doctors say he is stable. The 79-year-old president was taken to the hospital this morning after he complained of stomach problems and related ailments. He was placed under observation for some tests, during which doctors detected a blockage in one of the arteries. The doctors immediately conducted an angioplasty and installed a stent, that's a small mesh tube which is used to treat narrow or weak arteries. The press secretary to the president has said, and I quote, "The president is under care at the hospital and we expect him to be back by Monday." And for more on that story, let's now go across to my colleague Tanima Biswas, who now joins us from outside the Army Hospital here in Delhi, where the president is currently admitted. Tanima, what more do we know about the president's condition?
That's right, Neha, as you were mentioning, that the details are very sketchy at the moment, and even top sources at the Rashtrapati Bhavan are not really confirming exactly the procedures that he has undergone. But we have got confirmation from our sources at the Army Hospital that yes, the president did undergo an angioplasty operation. So it was during the course of the day, earlier in the day rather, that he had been brought into the hospital. He had complained of some gastronomical problems, which is why he was brought in for some checkups at the hospital. But taking the protocol in mind, there were several other checkups which were done on the president through the course of the day, and the team of doctors who were supervising the entire treatment actually found out that there was a blockage in one of his arteries, which is when a decision was taken to conduct an angioplasty operation today itself on the president. And what they are telling us, our sources at the hospital, is that the operation has in fact gone really well, that there was a coronary stent which was put in his heart, and that the president is stable and he's being observed for a day at least. He will be kept at the hospital for at least a day. And as you were mentioning, that hospital sources as well as close family members are indicating that most likely the president will be back at work on Monday. So at the moment, hospital sources are saying that they would not want to comment too much about it. But yes, the president underwent an angioplasty at the Army Hospital in Delhi. Neha?
Right, Tanima, thanks so much for joining us with those details. Of course, it's important to mention here the doctors say that the president is completely stable and fine, and Rashtrapati Bhavan sources in fact say that he is expected to be back at work by Monday.